In a small town near Varanasi, where the mornings began with temple bells and the smell of fresh chai, lived a 22-year-old boy named Arjun. From the outside, Arjun's life looked normal. He had a caring family, a small job at a local shop, and simple dreams. But inside, he felt constantly tired. No matter how long he slept, 8 hours, 9 hours, sometimes even 10, he woke up heavy, dull, and unmotivated. Every morning, his mother would call out, "Arjun, wake up, beta. The sun is already up." And every morning, he would turn to the other side, feeling like his body was made of stone. His friends had started moving ahead. Some prepared for government exams. Some had moved to cities, waking up early, chasing goals. But Arjun felt stuck in a loop, sleeping more, yet living less. One day, after another sluggish morning, Arjun sat alone on the ghat by the river. The water flowed peacefully, but his mind felt noisy and restless. He whispered to himself, "Why do I feel so tired all the time? What is wrong with me?" As he sat there, watching the ripples in the water, an elderly man in simple white clothes came and sat beside him. His face was calm, his eyes deep and observant. After a few moments of silence, the old man spoke. "You are not tired because you sleep less. You are tired because your mind never rests." Arjun looked at him, surprised. "But I sleep so much, still I wake up exhausted." The old man smiled gently. "Sleep is not just closing your eyes. Real rest begins when your thoughts become quiet." Arjun leaned closer, curious. "Then why can't I feel that rest?" The old man picked up a small stone and dropped it into the water. "Look at the river," he said. "When the surface is disturbed, you cannot see clearly. Your mind is the same. All day, you fill it with worry, comparison, fear, and endless noise. And then you expect it to become peaceful the moment you lie down." Arjun felt those words hit him deeply. It was true. His nights were filled with scrolling on his phone, overthinking about life, worrying about his future. "Then what should I do?" he asked quietly. The old man replied, "If you want to sleep less and wake up fresh, don't focus on sleeping more. Focus on calming your mind before sleep." Arjun listened carefully. Every night, the man continued, "Before you sleep, sit in silence for just 10 minutes. No phone, no distractions. Close your eyes and take slow breaths. Then ask yourself 3 simple questions." Arjun nodded. "What questions?" The man said softly. "What did I do today? What disturbed my peace today? And what can I do better tomorrow?" "Don't judge yourself," he added. "Just observe." Arjun asked, "Will this really make a difference?" The old man smiled. "When your mind becomes lighter, your sleep becomes deeper. When your sleep becomes deeper, you need fewer hours. And when you need fewer hours, your mornings become powerful." That night, Arjun decided to try. He sat on the floor of his small room. The fan moved slowly above him. For the first time, he kept his phone aside. He closed his eyes and simply breathed. At first, his mind ran everywhere. But slowly it settled. He asked himself the 3 questions. He didn't write anything, just thought honestly. "I wasted time today. I felt jealous of others. I will wake up early tomorrow and try again." Something inside him felt lighter. That night, he slept peacefully. The next morning, something unusual happened. Arjun woke up before his alarm. The sky was still soft and quiet. For the first time in years, his body didn't feel heavy. His mind felt clear, fresh. He sat up, confused, but smiling. Days passed. Arjun continued the habit. Each night, he emptied his mind. Each morning, he woke up stronger. He didn't increase his sleep. In fact, he started sleeping less, but better. People around him noticed the change. "Arjun, you look different," his friends said. "More alive." He simply smiled and replied, "I stopped carrying my thoughts to bed." Weeks later, Arjun went back to the river to find the old man. But he was nowhere to be seen. Some said he was just a traveler. Some said he appeared only when needed. But Arjun understood something deeper. Energy doesn't come from sleeping more. It comes from thinking less, feeling lighter, and living clearer. And from that day, his mornings were no longer a struggle. They became his strength. If your nights become peaceful, your mornings will become powerful. And maybe your life will finally begin to move forward. Everyone dreams of a better life, a better future, more respect, more success, more happiness. But most people believe that big dreams require big actions. They think they need a dramatic change, a powerful breakthrough, or a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And when that doesn't happen, they stop trying. But life doesn't work that way. Real change is quiet, slow, almost invisible. Let me tell you a story. In a small village in India, there lived a girl named Meera. Her family ran a tiny tea stall near a dusty roadside. Every morning before sunrise, Meera helped her mother boil tea, clean cups, and serve travelers. Meera had a dream to become a teacher, but her reality was harsh. She studied in a government school with limited resources. At home, there was no proper place to study, no guidance, no extra support. Every time she looked at students from big cities, she felt left behind. One day, after failing a school test, Meera sat quietly outside her home, staring at the ground. She whispered to her mother, "Maybe this dream is too big for me." Her mother didn't scold her. She simply handed Meera a small notebook and said, "You don't have to climb the whole mountain today. Just take one step." Meera didn't fully understand, but she decided to try. The next day, instead of studying for hours and getting overwhelmed, she studied for just 20 minutes. The next day, she added 5 more minutes. She didn't try to finish entire chapters. She focused on understanding just one concept at a time. Every evening, after helping at the tea stall, she wrote down one new thing she learned in that small notebook. Days passed, then weeks. At first, nothing seemed different. Her life looked the same. The tea stall, the dusty road, the same struggles. But something inside her was changing. Her fears slowly turned into curiosity. Her confusion started becoming clarity. Her small notebook began filling with ideas, lessons, and confidence. After 3 months, her teachers noticed she was answering more questions in class. After 6 months, she wasn't just passing. She was scoring among the top students. And after a year, the same girl who once doubted herself stood on a small stage in her school, receiving an award for academic excellence. People were surprised. "How did you do it?" they asked. Meera smiled and said, "I didn't do anything big. I just didn't stop doing small things." That is the truth most people ignore. Big changes don't come from big actions. They come from small steps repeated every single day. A few minutes of effort, a little more discipline, one extra attempt when you feel like quitting. These things look small. They feel small. But over time, they become everything. So if you feel stuck, if your dreams feel too far away, don't wait for a miracle. Start small. Because one small step today can lead to a completely different life tomorrow. And one day, just like Meera, you'll look back and realize it was never about doing something big. It was about not giving up on the small things.